Alright, so if you're watching this, then I'm sure you were also completely baffled, or maybe even let down by yesterday's draft lottery as well. First off, to all Detroit Red Wing fans, I am genuinely sorry for you, and if I'm being honest, I think what happened to Detroit may even lead to a potential change in the draft lottery format we've seen in the last few years. Anyways, as I'm sure you already know, by now, the god-awful Red Wings have dropped to 4th in the draft, then Ottawa picking 3rd, the Kings moving up to 2nd, and an unknown team as of right now will be getting the 1st overall pick, aka Alexis Lafreniere. All we know is that one of the 8 teams who lose in the play-in round of this year's playoff format will get this pick. This could very well be the Pittsburgh Penguins or the Toronto Maple Leafs and a few other already established NHL teams. And when it comes to that, as for Lafreniere, he's kind of sitting pretty right now. Instead of being the expected savior of one of these bottom teams, he has a good chance to be drafted by a team that is already consistently a playoff team or right on the brink of success and could be playing alongside some solid NHL talent immediately. So basically all the teams who are in the play-in right now know that if they lose, they get a shot at Alexis Lafreniere. So now this makes me wonder if a team like Montreal, that if we're being honest really isn't that great of a team right now, are they going to throw it to take that shot at the number 1 pick? I don't see why not, and honestly if I was a Montreal fan, I would probably be rooting for them to lose. They're most likely not going to win the cup, so who cares if they go for Lafreniere? Also, like I said earlier, I think this lottery format over the last few years may have finally run its course. Back in 2017, when the Avs had a season almost as bad as this year's Detroit team, they fell to 4th, and now this same year we saw it happen to Detroit. In 2017, the Flyers moved from 13th overall to 2nd in the draft. 2018 saw Carolina go from 11th to 2nd, and last year had the Blackhawks moving from 12th to 3rd overall. So including this lottery, the last 4 years now have had basement NHL teams falling in the draft to teams that had much better seasons, and it's honestly getting kind of annoying. I like the idea of a lottery, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of fun, but 3 lottery spots may be too many. Personally, I think it should be 1, maybe 2 if you really want the excitement, but 3 may be too many as time after time we see the last place teams fall down in the draft. Overall, yesterday was fun, but obviously disappointing at the same time. All year when watching the bottom teams like Detroit, Ottawa, and LA, it was cool trying to imagine how Lafreniere would look on these rosters, and now we may be seeing him on an already established NHL team, already with steady progress towards the Stanley Cup. Who knows though, maybe we'll still see some interesting storylines. Will the Arizona Coyotes get it and Taylor Hall is part of his 6th lottery win? Will the Penguins once again get another franchise cornerstone to follow in the footsteps of Lemieux and Crosby? And who knows, maybe the French-Canadian Lafreniere gets to be the new face of the historic Montreal Canadiens. Whatever though, it is what it is. This whole year has been crazy, so this really shouldn't even come as a shock at this point. And I would be lying if I said I wasn't excited to see how this plays out, despite not being too happy with what happened last night. Also, my Islanders do have a shot if they lose, so kinda psyched about that. Anyway, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your guys' thoughts on all this, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.